And this surface tension could be calculated as P0 equals to theta R, and this should be PV. Let me see the formula. It should be RT and V. V and RT. And what is this? This is water activity. Okay? So based on this, we know the thickness of this neck, which the diameter or radius is correlated to the water activity. And you can know the smaller the R, the smaller the water activity. And if it's smaller the water activity, which means we only need a limited pressure to take it out. So I just want to let you know where they come from. They come from here. We're not going to go to the bottom of that. It's too complicated related to physics. But I just want to tell you where they come from. The idea is comes from here. Because that very thin neck, which is we talk about the capillary force, which is actually right here. And it's going through the formula can be connected to the water activity. So that's what he comes out about this idea. And lots of the textbook tells you there is no final answer for why it's different. But he comes out this ink bottle theory. I think it's very easy to understand and very easy to explain. Okay, so that's what we have. Now I want to also briefly mention here. From the mathematics and the physics, we have two formulas could be calculated, which is the Langmuir equation. Second one is the BET equation. I'm not going to go detail, and I'll tell you what's the difference between that. The Langmuir equation is basically, we only focus more on the monolayer, and we think everything is fixed. But BET equation could be expanded to multiple places to absorption of water. Now these two basically is a correlated curve. It's kind of like a Km value of the enzyme. So it's a little bit complicated. We don't go bottom of that. I just let you know. There are two formulas can explain. Langmuir, that is the older one coming from 1930s. BET coming from 1960s, which is about we can cover multiple layers. But I tell you one thing, all these formula is like a typical or classical material. There is a lot of the modified equations here. The reason is BET equation only available for food products. The water activity range from 0.1 to 0.5. It's not going to fit everything. So therefore, people doing the water dynamics, they do everything. They do lots of research.